Hey guys, it's Dave at No Recipe Required, and fall is right around the corner, and it is football season. First game is on Thursday, and what I'm doing this year, I've never done it before, I'm going to try and cook a team-inspired burger for every single one of those 32 teams. That's a lot of burgers. It's also a lot of ideas. I've got a few in my head that we're going to start off with, but I'm looking for ideas. I'm looking for your feedback. If you're passionate about football, if you're passionate about your city, leave me a note in the comment box and let me know what kind of burger I should cook for your team. Now, tonight we're going to kick off the season with a Tennessee Titans inspired pulled pork burger. It's going to start off with a beef patty that we'll sear off in the pan, kind of smother it with cheese, all that normal wonderful stuff. But then I've got some pulled pork, which we're going to top it with a little bit of barbecue sauce, and then to top that, a little bit of coleslaw. It gets it sloppy and yummy and absolutely wonderful. I think you're going to love it. I think this is a great start to the season, and tune in every single week, subscribe to the channel so that you can see your city, your team, once it comes around. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on our Tennessee Titans barbecue burger, pulled pork barbecue burger. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to our burger. This is just a normal patty, probably a little more than a quarter pound, maybe a third of a pound. I'm going to go salt and pepper and then a little bit of this kind of dry rub, barbecue dry rub. You can skip the rub if you want, but I think it adds a little extra nice flavor to it. A little bit of salt and pepper. Don't let the rub do all the work for you. And then let's heat a pan up. I'm going to do this one indoors. I've also got my pulled pork, my coleslaw, all ready to go. I've got our pan over medium-high heat. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to the pan. That might be a touch too much, so we'll just take a little bit off. And then I've got our burger here, which we seasoned. And I also put that little dimple in the burger, which is going to help keep it from shrinking, and it's going to be a great place for us to put our pulled pork topping. You want to leave it in there, and I think the key with almost any meat, certainly burgers, just leave it alone. Let it sear on that side, like medium-high heat for about 4 minutes or so. Get that crust on the outside, get it started to heat through to the center. Okay, so the burger's been going for 4 or 5 minutes or so. I can see it starting to cook, kind of up on the side. Time for the flip, and you should see that nice caramelized crust on the outside. And then I'm going to immediately hit it with our jalapeno Monterey Jack cheese. Cheddar also works pretty well if you can't find that. And then I'm going to cover the pan. I'm just going to give that cheese about 30 seconds to start melting down. Then we're going to come back and lay on our pulled pork. Doesn't take that long for the cheese to start melting. Now, it's not quite where I want it, but I want to get the pulled pork on there as well because I want that to kind of heat through and blend with the burger. Now, if you want to, you can make your own pulled pork. I've got some recipes up on the channel and my website. Pile it nice and high there. Or you can do things like, buy some ribs at the grocery store. You can pull those apart. Those work equally well. And I turn the heat down to low just to let everything kind of heat up, merge, meld together, come together absolutely perfectly. And then we're going to finish it up. I like my burger medium, so, about 3 minutes total, 3 or 4 minutes on that second side, and we're going to be good to go. So I'm going to cut the heat. I'm going to, let's slide the pan over. You got to let this burger, pretty much any burger, rest before you go biting right into it. So I'm going to pull it out of the pan. I'm going to let it sit on a plate for a few minutes. I'm going to eat that little bit. Can't help myself. Now if you want to, you can always cover these. That'll help keep it still a little bit more warm while it rests, but I'm perfectly fine with that. We're going to come back in about 3 minutes. We'll plate this baby up. Alright, after a few minutes of resting, we're going to serve our burger up. Pulled pork on top of that patty. I'm fooling myself with the salad, right? Thinking I'm doing okay on the health front. Now, pulled pork, coleslaw, one of my all-time favorite combinations. So, to complete this uber messy Tennessee Titans inspired NFL wonderful burger, we're going to top it with that coleslaw. Make it just a big sloppy mess. If you want, you can throw a little bit of barbecue sauce in there. You know, you can throw whatever you want on it. It's your burger. And there we go. We got the lid. And I will see you guys next time on No Recipe Required. Thanks for tuning in. I loved cooking this Tennessee Titans inspired barbecue burger with that pulled pork. It looked or tasted as good as it looked. And don't forget to leave me your comments. Let me know what I should do for your NFL team, and don't forget to subscribe to make sure you don't miss your NFL team. I think we're going to do maybe the Buffalo Bills next. We'll go ahead and check it out next week.